prison. Really, really sad stuff. I'm telling you, that night I couldn't sleep. My friend that shared the story with me couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. We were on the phone talking for hours. You know, I mean, it is a terrible thing that happened to this young man. Now to the story of the day about this man that said, I didn't kill my wife, I only slapped her. This is what happened. I'm just going to summarize it quickly because I don't want to dwell on this story. Rather, I want to talk about what a medical doctor has said regarding brain injuries. So this man, I'm going to read it from the Punch newspaper. This happened late last year. His name is Lekon Shonde. He said he's a depot worker and he said he didn't kill his wife. The wife's name is Ronke. He said he only slapped her. And why did he slap her? He slapped her because he claims that he found her talking on the phone with her boyfriend. And, you know, she was saying to the boyfriend, oh, what did you use to sleep with me? Or some sort of, you know, sentence like that. So he slapped her and they made up and nothing happened. The next day he woke up and he went to work. But guess what? He beat this woman. He really, really beat her, brutalized her. And she made her sustain some internal injury, which he didn't know because he thought she was sleeping. He didn't know she's died. He went to work the next day. From work, they called him and told him the woman had died. And then he ran. He ran off. But unfortunately for him, he was caught where he was trying to escape. He was caught. Then he came forward and said, oh, actually, I didn't kill my wife. I only slapped her. This is the story of this Lekon and Ronke, unfortunately, who passed away because of domestic violence. And, you know, it raises a lot of questions in my mind, like, okay, if cheating is not something that anybody should tolerate, whether male or female, but African men have been cheating for thousands of years. They cheat for various reasons. They tell you we're a polygamous society, my religion permits it, my faith, my culture permits it, for all sorts of reasons. Even when they have 3-4 wives, they still have girlfriends. It's a way of life. Nobody frowns at it. But when a woman does the same thing, when a woman has a boyfriend, then everybody frowns on it. I'm not saying that it's right for a woman to have a boyfriend, but is that how you're going to pay a woman back? Is this what you're going to do by killing her? Is that the answer? You think this is the right thing to do? Are you justified by killing someone or subjecting a woman to domestic violence because of she did what you are doing and what you've been doing for God knows how long? I mean, what is wrong with just sending her back and say, okay, in Nigeria, you send women to tell you, pack her load for her, let her go to her parents. Whatever. But is it killing her that is the answer? And then he made everything worse by saying, oh, I slapped her. This is what the doctor is going to say. This is what the medical doctor have to say about brain injury. Let me just read it to you guys. Dr. Olude, who is a neuroanatomy, he says he teaches neuroanatomy and did a neuroscience research, and he's also an advocate for mental health awareness. And he did this project where he asked his class, and he said this is a good example of cranial or brain damage that may occur from domestic violence. He shared it because he wanted to highlight the delicate nature of the brain and the importance in avoiding blows. When you blow somebody in the head all the time. So he said the man in this story above claims he only slapped his wife once. Yeah. Autopsy report found multiple blows. It's never once. It never. That's just it's always an understatement, and it's an outright lie, to be honest. He claims that he only slapped the wife once. Autopsy report found multiple blows and injuries on her head and body. But let us assume that the man is right. A dirty slap to the face or head is enough to traumatize and cause brain injury. Brain injury, one slap, one punch on the head is enough to cause brain damage, brain injury. It goes on to say, note, a simple slap to the head or face can lead, and in this case, lead to death. The man said he slapped his wife from behind and she fell. We can explain that. The hit was forceful enough to disorient her vestibular Oliveri system. I don't know what that means. You science students know, or you nurses and doctors know. And for this reason, that's why she lost her balance. While it seems she recovered after a while, she must have bled. Listen to this, please. She must have bled into the brain, or severely part of her hindbrain, which basically controls the respiratory and circulative apparatus from the trauma. Little wonder she simply died off without notice. As this started from a slap, lesson for this: let us shun domestic or any form of violence for that matter. It is simply not worth it. Do not slap children, especially not in the head, or women in the name of anger or discipline. Women, please report and avoid abusive relationship no matter who it is. No one has the authority to physically assault you. It is never justified, irrespective of your faults. Take care of your brain. It is useful for life. Your brain can be physically or mentally abused if you do not protect it. May the peace of God keep our minds for His glory and the benefit of mankind. Amen. I don't need to add anything again. I don't need to add anything because this Dr. Olude has done this vlog for me today. So thank you, Dr. Olude, if you're watching. So all I'm just going to end with is that, please, men, do not allow, in whatever the circumstances is, do not allow anything or anyone to provoke you to hit someone, to hit your wife, or to hit your girlfriend, or to hit anyone. And women, like I always repeat, please, it is not worth it. You need to stay alive. Do not allow anyone take your life. If somebody started it, it's likely that it's going to continue. Do not endure domestic violence for any reason. All sorts of abuse. Do not enjoy it. But like on this, there's no abuse that should be tolerated, whether it's physical, emotional, psychological, financial. But specifically on this occasion, I'm talking about the domestic violence, which is about physical abuse. Stay alive for yourself, stay alive for your children, and stay alive for those who love you. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. I love you. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone. I greet everyone that may be listening to and watching this video. I don't normally do a talk on social media, but when I watched the recent, I think Obodo Imbo TV uploaded this video around January this year, and she talked about domestic violence, which actually make me to want to actually add my own take on it. I am based in the UK, and I work with organization that supports women who are in trouble relationship, and being in that area of profession actually gave me an insight to what domestic violence is and the impact that domestic violence and abuse can have on children that are in a relationship that domestic violence is going on. So it's very important that we take notes when we are having trouble in our relationship. It's something that I'm originally from Nigeria, and with our culture and the way we're brought up to view relationship, everyone wants to be married and be able to have good relationship and be able to have a man call his husband and have children with that person It's something that I'm talking on behalf of myself and some of the lady that I know. Something that we are brought up to think about, that is very important to achieve. No matter what you achieve, if you've not been in that situation that you are married, society still judge you. And so it's something that we all strive to achieve. But what we sometimes overlook is the reason why people want you to be in a relationship, why some family sell that to us, that it have to be something that you have to achieve as a woman. Very important. If you are not married, you don't have a dowry. Yes, it's good to be married, it's good to have a relationship, it's brilliant with social animal. We need someone that will love us, and we need someone to love. But if the relationship is having problems and issues, I don't think it's worth it at all. It's with the impact that troubled relationship have on children and on the woman herself and everybody that is involved, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. When you are in a relationship and abuse is going on, think about the children also. Think about what you are teaching those children. Think about what they are learning from you. Think about how those children are viewing the world. So it's something that it do have a negative effect on children. It can teach children that violence is the way to sort things out. That it's good to argue. It can teach children so many bad things. It can lead children not to trust people, especially when they see maybe their own mom being beaten, being abused. They learn from that, and they started developing a view of the world that, okay, if my significant person, my main carer has been beaten, bullying, then that means I'm not safe. Then they start being scared of the world. And some children may actually think that, okay, that's the way of life. I'm going to bully and fight other people too. I'm going to fight. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to make sure that I fight. So it's not really helping our society. We're losing a lot. It happened to other other community too. It happened to Black, Asian, white. Domestic violence is a serious issue. Serious issue. Here in the UK, every week 2 women are killed as a result of domestic violence. And that's where they keep statistics. What about those countries and those places in the world where they don't even keep statistics on numbers of people that die? What about those that die that do not even die the physical death but emotional death? We are losing a lot. We are losing a lot. So anyone that is in that situation should please seek help. Should please do it for yourself, do it for your children. It have a very negative impact on children. children feel frightened. Sometimes children, you know, they behave badly, they start having problem in school, they start having poor concentration, they're emotional upset. Sometimes children will become so quiet, shy, because it confused them about what the world is. So we as parents, mom and dad, think about your children. If the relationship is having trouble, seek help. And if it's not working, both can go their different way. It's not a do or die affair. It's not a do or die affair. You don't have to kill somebody, you don't have to brutalize them, you don't have to damage them. Because, if you are upset, or because you are angry, or because they do something you don't like, you don't own them. So if you're in a relationship and you think that this partner you are with, maybe the wife, or is doing something you don't like, and you've talked to her and it's not listening, then let her go. Let her go instead of bullying, destroying, emotionally damaging her. I know domestic violence do happen to men too. It's both ways. But with the statistic that we have, which we're in the UK, we have high percentage of women, high numbers of women going through it. It's sad. It's sad. It's destroying our community. And, ethnic minority in the UK, they're going through a lot. Yes, it's difficult. Life here can be struggle, can be hard, but if you now had the problem in the home with that, it even make it unbearable. So please, anyone that is in that relationship and the relationship is trouble and you seek help, it's not working, please, I know you do or die affair. Seek help. Go out. Talk to your GP if you're in the UK. Your health visitor. There's a lot of organization here in the UK that do support women. You can put it on Google. You can do it secretly so that maybe if it will trigger more abuse, and find more information online about organization, Women's Aid Federation here in the UK. They're there to support and help women. And I know also in Africa, Nigeria, or other places in Africa, maybe they will have organizations that do help and can actually support women that are going through domestic violence. Here in the UK, there's a lot of support available. Even if you don't want to, they are shy, you don't want to talk to a friend about it, or you don't want to talk to anyone about it, you can talk to your GP, head visitor, school teachers. They will be able to help you. Please take help. Please take help. Very important. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.